Hi guys, Flaky here and you are welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys for always liking my videos. To my OGs, you guys are the real MVP. So today it's about Canada deportation. It's raining guys. This is crazy and it is massive. I really don't know what to say about. You guys know I'm an advocate of good news. I'm an advocate of always trying even when no one is trying. I'm an advocate of always giving it a shot even when people are saying otherwise. But I think it's time to think twice. I'm still advocating for always giving it a shot. Like when people are saying otherwise, I believe even in impossibility there is possibility. That is who I am. That is what I believe. But also I am a person that always advised that you should take calculated risk. We know life itself, it's a risk, but what you have to do is calculate your risk, outweigh, like make sure that the risk doesn't outweigh the benefits. You have to be careful in your choices, especially now with this all these new rules, new laws. It is almost everyday new news. I will not lie to you, as an international student currently studying in Canada, looking towards settling down at some point, I am actually afraid. This is the honest truth. I'm telling you that I am afraid because I don't have it figured out yet. And so many other international students that are currently studying that haven't gotten their PR, that has the intention of staying back, are currently afraid. Truthfully, I'm just holding on to the promises of God that whatever will be, and God's will actually come to pass. Trust me, it's not as if I'm not bothered. I'm bothered sometimes, and sometimes I just believe that this is not a do or die affair. I'm just starting my video today with this. This is not a do or die affair. So if you are an international student currently in Canada and you're hearing all of this news about deportation, about, because it's actually saddening and heartbreaking that people have been here for past six years. They've studied, they've worked, and now they are going to be sent back to their home countries. It's actually sad, but then, like I do say, have your plan A and your plan B. What if it doesn't work out? See, nothing in this world is certain, especially not even migrating to another country as a citizen or as a permanent resident. The study pathway is not an automatic ticket to PR. They've always been clear about that from onset. It is not an automatic pathway, but people do get PR with that because it's easier after studying and working. But right now things are changing, and guys, always just make up your mind that what if it doesn't work out? That is the same thing I'm actually trying to do now. What if it doesn't work out? We all hope for the best, but as we are believing God for the best, we should always plan for the uncertain. Like, there would always, it cannot be all rosy, so we should always plan for that. And talking about raining deportation, it's really heartbreaking, and honestly, those that are concerned are in the best position to tell you how they are feeling, because I will not lie to you, this is no longer getting funny. It is not funny any longer. It's going to be raining massive deportation. According to the news, around 70,000 people, international students and temporary foreign workers, are going to be sent back home, all in the name of we do not need more people, like more temporary people here in Canada. And from the news, I read about a particular guy that has spent 6 years in Canada. He came in as an international student. After study, he got a job. I believe this is too long a time to actually get a PR. I don't know his story, like the full details, the backstory, how he was able to like spend 6 years without getting PR up to this moment, and now this guy is going to face deportation. Just imagine you've been away from home for 6 good years, and after investing thousands of dollars and maybe millions of whatever it is in your currency into studying abroad, hoping to finally stay back and maybe like have a new life, start afresh, and after 6 years you are going back home. And I'm very sure most of these people do not even have it at the back of their mind that a day like this would ever come, that they will be forced to go back home, not willingly going back home, because this is definitely like being forced to go back home. Who are we to blame, the students or the government? There has been international students all over the provinces in Canada protesting, like people are camping outside at night. I actually read it myself in the news. In a particular province of Canada, that is in the Prince Edward Island, student has been camping outside of the Legislative Assembly for good 3 months. at night, 3 good months camping outside and camping to protest just for them to be considered, because it was said that there was reduction in the nomination of the permanent residency. So in some of these cases, people are actually qualified. They have the required cutoff mark, but the required number is now being reduced. Imagine 25% reduction in the nomination for PR. So if the province has been taking 1,000 people before, now they're going to take just 750 people. So the other 250 people, what are they going to do? So this is one of the problem. It's not just because it's not just that students or temporary workers are not eligible to get PR, or they don't have the required experience or the required mark. Some actually do not have what it takes yet, according to the requirements of the government. But some that does, the number now is quite significant. And you know, the higher, the lower people they need, and you guys know the lower people they need, the higher the requirement is going to be. So if they need 1,000 people and 2,000 people has 400, and another 1,000 people has 450, definitely this is going to make the requirements go high, if you get what I'm trying to say. If all they needed was just 1,000 people and the normal threshold, I don't actually think they have a threshold, but if the threshold is 450 and 1,500 people have 450, definitely the other 500 people that has the required points, that should be the normal points, will not get selected, because now they can't take more than that. The reduction is actually killing people. This is not the case of people not having enough mark, not having enough experience. It is in the fact that the reduction is actually like they have cutting down on PRO applications, PRO nominations. It's too few now. It's too few. This is all about cutting down on number of people that are allowed to stay back in Canada. It's not funny, guys. This is such a bad news, and I really feel bad for people that are currently affected, and I hope this gets sorted out as soon as possible. And no matter what happens, even if they have to go back home, even if some people have to stay back, I just hope life gets better for each and every one of us. And you would not believe that I actually have my fears also, because as a student, I don't even know what tomorrow holds, but I know the one that holds tomorrow, which is God, and I know all things are working together for our good. So this is the same thing I want you guys to hold on to, that God is making all things to work together for your good. It doesn't matter what. It says all things. God doesn't say, the Bible doesn't say the good things or the bad things, or when it's rosy or when it's not rosy. It says all things. So all things include the bad things and the ugly things. God is making all things to work together for our good. This is my belief, and I believe all things are going to work together for your good as well. So guys, this is all I have to say on this particular topic today, about this immigration and about this deportation issue. It's heart-wrenching, to be candid. I feel so bad for these guys, but we don't know tomorrow what tomorrow holds, but God knows what tomorrow holds, and I believe God will perfect everything that concerns us in the name of Jesus. Until I see you in my next video, I remain your girl Flaky, and I hope you keep safe, and I love you. Bye.